Hi, I'm Blue Jay. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Let's tap in with our guides and masters and find out what the Akashics have for us today. Whoa, man, tongue-tied. What's our message? Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Interesting. Gosh, that has some beautiful colors in it. Do you see that? But you know what I see? I see an eyeball. I see an eyeball. What does that mean? Let's start out with our mushrooms. Guides and masters. What? What? That's what I want to say. What? Queen of Wands? Wow. The World? The Empress. I knew it. I was like, upgrade, upgrade, beep, 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 upgrade, upgrade. The Hermit. And you know the funny thing is with these two, with the World and the Hermit here, I literally can see you coming out of a cave. You're finally in that point where you've mastered the Queen of Wands energy. So like that manifestation piece, being in that feminine energy where you attract, you don't chase, you just be. Like, you're just like, I need a new pair of shoes. And then you just know it's going to happen at some point. You're not I don't know why I picked shoes. Can you tell? Freudian slip. You just put it out there for the universe and for your guides and your team to be like, bring it to me. And you know when to move. You know when the opportunity comes. You know when you got to get out of the chair. You know when you got to move. But it's this waiting, balancing energy, and you've upgraded to the Empress, where you have now embodied the discernment, the nurturing, the psychic abilities, the manifestation. You have come into the full embodiment of an Empress. And the funny thing is, I don't even think you were trying to. I think that you were just, like, doing you. That's why you're like, what? What do you mean? I'm just doing me, man. Guides and masters, why is this happening? Why is this happening? The Eight of Swords. The King of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's it. So these two want to come out. The Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups. You weren't trying to. And then you were completely oblivious to it. You were self-contained and in your own mind. And there's a really negative connotation to this card too, right? Like you couldn't get out of your head, blah, blah, blah. But do you see how, like, when you're in that type of state, it's all you, baby. It's your sensory overload is all you. And because you were self-contained, I even see that porcupine in the background. Of like, yeah, it was kind of like you put a boundary around yourself mentally so that people couldn't get to you and you didn't realize that. And so when you started to release all that negative energy, then you started to attract. That was that last piece. You had to do the Queen of Wands energy of that sitting down and receiving feminine energy. And now people are attracted to you. That's what it was. But, oh my God, that's it. They weren't attracted to you because you were too needy. And you didn't even know it. You had no idea. You had no idea that you were needy. Now you don't care. You're like, come or go. It's you when you start to learn. You know, I've been in my 40s, and I tell people all the time, your 40s is the most glorious era of a woman. Because I literally call this year, give no F's 25. And that is the motto of being in your 40s. You're just like, wow, I've already dealt with almost everything imaginable, and I've lived through it. And then you learned that you just put one foot in front of the other. But you also don't get negative and stew and act crazy. You're just like, it's another day, it's another dollar, it's someone, you're going to wake up and someone's going to throw a temper tantrum that day. Someone's going to pull some shit, right? And so you start to get into your 40s and you realize, who is it going to be today? It's more of a guessing game, and the game of guessing is the fun part of your day. It'd be like, who's going to be the moron today? And it's not even negativity. It's like you can just call it because you can see the patterns. And so anyway, you've mellowed out. You stopped chasing things and you allowed your feminine energy to come in. And that's a lot of what happens in your 40s. You truly come into the embodiment of who you are as a woman. All right, I'm rambling. All right, guides and masters, what else? Win-win outcomes in the forecast. Full moon in Libra. I really see this as a relationship aspect because Libra is all about relationship dynamics. And it's anything. That could be children, parents, you know, everything. It basically is saying that you now are going to be more chill when it comes to your encounters with people because you're in that feminine energy. So what are the big, beautiful changes that are coming in for this Empress energy that we're about to have? King of Pentacles. I knew it. I was like, you're about to attract a relationship. You are. You're about to, yeah. Three of Cups, King of Pentacles. These two want to come out. The Death card and the Two of Wands. So, what I see for this, the Six of Pentacles. And you have the Six of Pentacles twice. And so, before, there's a man here. King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And I think these are the same men. Okay? And I want to say they're like in your friend group, in your network circle. This person has known you before. Maybe you have dated them before. And you were too needy before when he met you. But he liked you. There was a good exchange. But in this card, it makes me feel like he had other options just by the pictorial. And then now he doesn't have those options, and you're in a different energy now, and so now he wants you, and now you have what he's looking for. So we've got like a minute left. What does this King of Pentacles? What is this King? I'm just gonna say King because there's two kings. What does this King want from you? What does he really, really, really want from you now? Because if this is a go route. Right? What does he want from you now? We have the Hermit again. The Five of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Page of Pentacles. And then with this right here, the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, this is another Six of Pentacles energy. And that Six of Pentacles is Libra energy. If you ever look at the regular, or the Rider Waite, they always have the two scales in them. This is literally saying that this person hasn't been able to find a relationship that they're looking for, and now that you've slightly shifted your energy into a calmer energy, now they want you really, really, really bad because you're exactly what they've been looking for a really long time. They want a relationship with you. You're so running out of time. But baby, this is going to happen. He's going to lock you down. Have a good one.